The thing I'm most excited to go over today is parents, or at least the male and female figures that are the most predominant in your life. As far as my parents go, I've always tried to not be like them. And my mom was a teacher, and she always seemed to be stressed. She always had a lot going on, and she took on a lot, and she had a lot of frustrations. And um, and I saw what that stress did to her. And I don't want that to happen to me. Um, I've always pushed pretty hard against that, and the way I see it is there's rarely ever a time to be serious. Um, I guess I could be talking serious right now, but it's not that serious. I mean, it is important, but the times where you need to be serious are few and far between. There's always room to make jokes and laugh about things and have a good time. And looking looking to the side of my father, he never really took care of his body, and he worked, you know, all these long hours, but he never took care of himself. And he never really relaxed either. And you know, growing up, and especially in the latter years of my life, I don't want to be like that. I don't want to have difficulty climbing upstairs when I'm 70. I don't want to have issues with my back and my knees and stuff like that. I want to be able to go places and travel and keep moving to 70, 75, 80 years old. You know, they say there's a 75 chance that either me, you know, us these days right now at our age, one of our me or my companion will live past 80. Hoping it's me. So yeah, she can come along too. So you know, I want to be mobile. So that's why I'm so into fitness. I don't want to be a burden or be homebound. So those two things I pushed really hard against, of not being like my parents. Stress, forget about it. It's a killer. It will tear you up. It will tear you up. It's an accumulative process that you got to stop it as every chance you get, because it will build up and it will kill you. And with working your ass off, you got to take time to relax, or else that'll take its toll too. You got to maintain your body. You got to maintain yourself, or it's not going to last. So I've worked really hard to have a positive outlook on everything too. And when I've been thinking, um, as much as I tried to push away from being like my parents, I'm very glad that I am just like them. In the fact that being a teacher is the most rewarding thing that I've ever done, and I'm sure that's why my mother continued to do it, and she loved it, no matter how much stress. You know, I can do it with less stress, but being a teacher and helping people and helping people grow and expand who they are is just an amazing feeling, and having people say thank you. I never looked at things the way you just told me, and I'm going to try that, and I'm really starting to feel good, and you know, that's just a great feeling. And then my father, he worked his ass off, and I work my ass off when I go to work. When I'm at my jobs, it's I'm there. I know what I'm there for, and I make sure that I complete the tasks that I'm supposed to do. And jumping into this, the Beachbody coaching business, I know that. I mean, I don't give up. He never gave up. He worked 6 days a week, 14 hours a day, to raise a family. That's what he was going to do. He never complained about it. He just went and worked. And that's what I've been doing for months now, just working on building up who I am so I can share that with other people. And like I said, I've always tried to push away from being like my parents. I don't want the stress, and I don't want to break my body, but I'm very glad that I am like them, because being a teacher and being a coach is the most rewarding thing that I think anybody can do, helping others and sharing uh, a great quality of life. And just feeling good at the end of the day that you're working your ass off. That's a good feeling too. You know, two super great feelings that I got from my parents. So see what you can find out. I know that a lot of people try to push from their parents, but there's got to be something good. There's always a positive way to look at things. So